Well, we're on the road to Lincoln, and we've left St. Joe, and this is what it looks like. We're on Highway 29, headed towards Lincoln. We're going to go to Sydney, take Highway 2 up to Lincoln, Nebraska. Just want to get a picture of these clouds. The rain has slowed down. We're running about 65.
Just entering Iowa, and some of these hills just look like they're sculptured. This is very flat country, but in the background you can see the hills. The Missouri River just before we cross into Nebraska from Iowa. I'm headed on the Centennial Mall, and we are going in to see the interior of the building and find out the history of Nebraska. There's another view of the Capitol building, and I'm going up, and you can see the top. And as I go by, you can see the grounds. And this apparently is the front steps up to the Capitol building.
Dedicated to our Native Americans here in the state of Nebraska. If you notice, the man is standing on an otter, and the otter represents good medicine. The pipe stands for peace. The lady is standing on a turtle, which stands for growth, productivity, and patience. The sun, the star, and the moon represents time, day and night. And the center of this story is the stalk of corn. Many believe that this stalk of corn was the tree of life. The thunderbird that you see in the center of this corn, there's a myth about him. And the people believe that if this bird flew, he flew with a lake in his back. If you look centered on his back, you will see that everybody in the state of Nebraska. The tables and chairs on the outside of the column and the area that is roped off. This is where our reporters set television captures called the
Culture and life.
Yep, the Overland Trail. These three were put in the late 30s. And this is then. The other one is called Agricultural Manuel Lisa. This is a representation of our first pioneer settler. And the bits of horseback and covered wagons as much for transportation, period. But we still have the covered wagons, and we still use our horses. It's entrapped in here. We don't have an echo like we did in the hallways. The sound is entrapped, so therefore, whenever we stay here, it just goes into the wall. It's short. This is a suspended ceiling. There's another one underneath. The squares up there also helps entrap the sound. Now this ceiling was put together like a jigsaw puzzle, and a lot of people say that, oh my God, how did they manage to get it to stay up there? Well, there are wooden pegs and nails, and these keep these things. Really? It's working captain? It's okay, but it's not like this one.
Looking down on the floor of the rotunda, try to capture some of this. This is one of the hallways taken from the third floor, looking down onto the second floor. It goes out. There are four. It goes all four ways.
14th floor of Nebraska's Capitol building in Lincoln. We're looking out on the observation tour, and on On the left there, that little church is St. Mary's Catholic Church. And as you take a panorama view, you can see, as far as the eye can see, we are looking we may be looking south. On a little opening in the screen that we can put the camera out so you can see Lincoln, Nebraska and the surrounding areas without the webbing of the screens. Looks like a church. It's a very unusual structure. We're looking east from the observation deck. And there's our car right down there, and it's okay. See it? Now we're going to go on with the circular drive.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But since this is 3:45 in the afternoon, the sun is quite bright and it is a beautiful day, and the wind is blowing. Room on the 14th floor of the building, and it has with malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness in the rights that God give us to see the light